With over 100 million Americans now over the age of 50, we're seeing new trends emerge in housing options designed to meet the needs of aging owners. So here with everything you need to know if you're exploring these options for yourself, maybe even your parents, is lifestyle lawyer Shari. Shari, great to have you. This is really a timely topic always because we have so many people getting older. Their kids want to know what to do. So at what point do we start having this discussion?
Well, Helene, it depends on your health and your income and your family situation. But typically, once we have our first home, through our 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, we'll follow typical sort of trends. So we upsize as our family and our income increases. Then we downsize beginning in our 60s. Nowadays, folks are doing what we call half-backing in their 70s, which means moving closer to their kids. There's actually a word for that now. And then by our 80s, we're in our last home. The point is that because there are so many folks going through these steps now, there are a lot more options than there used to be. So it's important to really look at the step that you or your parents or grandparents are in and really explore the options geared to that specific independent or assisted living need at that stage.
Half-backing, that's the new term.
Love it, right?
Very, very
Sounds
neat.
like a cowboy or something.
So as far as some of those trends and options for folks who don't need assistance, what do those include?
Sure. Well, the biggest trend in independent living is adult active communities. Those are for folks who really are looking for activities, physical fitness, facilities and events, cultural events, those kinds of things. It's more about the community than it is about the actual home that they're looking for. Something comparable for folks who either can't afford to buy or don't want to because it's temporary or they plan to travel, are senior rental apartments now that tend to be smaller and easier to maintain. We're seeing a growing trend in co-housing where we have a few dozen homes built together and then the residents decide how they want to share their resources. And then we also have our typical age-restricted communities, those 55 and 62 plus communities.
So you do have options.
Absolutely.
Now, for the people who do need assistance, what do you do?
Well, we're looking at primarily 3 buckets, but there are a wide variety of options in each of these buckets. So that begins with congregate living that allows independent apartments, communal living downstairs with maids, housekeeping services. Then we've got assisted living that adds in some support for personal care if you need help dressing or with medication. And then the last is skilled nursing home facilities that have around-the-clock medical care. But nowadays we also have these continuing care retirement communities, so you can move into one place and sort of step up with these facilities. A lot of other options too. Memory care facilities, respite care facilities, depending on your permanent or temporary assisted needs.
Perfect. Shari, figure out what your family lifestyle is and you can make a decision.
Shari, ask the expert at ShariOlefson.com for more information.
Perfect. Thanks, Shari. Mike, back to you.
Ladies, right now, deputies in Palm Beach County looking for a man who stole